The year was 1664, when the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's vast army was advancing to destroy the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. As soon as he attacked the temple, 40,000 Naga sadhus defended the temple with their lives and defeated Aurangzeb's army. But this struggle did not end here. 5 years later, in 1669, Aurangzeb launched another major attack, and this time completely destroyed the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. The question arises, what was the reason that compelled him to order the construction of the Ganvapi Mosque over the temple? Not only that, in the Skanda Purana, it is said that Kashi is the world's oldest city, which was established by Lord Shiva himself on the tip of his trident. But what was the reason that made Lord Shiva create the city of Kashi himself? And why will this city survive even after the apocalypse? Moreover, do you know who built the present Kashi Vishwanath Temple and how many years old it is? Where is the original Shivling that was installed in the temple hidden today? And the most mysterious thing, the Ganvapi well, located near the Kashi Vishwanath Temple, is a place where people used to predict their death by seeing their shadows. It is said that if a person's shadow did not appear in the water of this well, their death was considered certain within 6 months. And you will be surprised to know that Lord Shiva himself grants salvation to those who die in Kashi. This is why people have been coming to spend the last days of their lives in Kashi for centuries. Have you ever thought about why a city is called the center of death and salvation? Today, we will take you on an amazing journey through the history, mysteries, and unsolved questions of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. So stay with us, as this is the story of Kashi, the world's oldest city. The Kashi Vishwanath Temple is a famous Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Shiva and is considered one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. This temple is located in the ancient city of Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh, India, on Vishwanath Gali. Kashi, which is said to be the oldest city in the world, was established by Lord Shiva himself. But a question that arises in everyone's mind is, was the original Shiva Lingam established by Lord Shiva himself, or was it by some great sage or king? Was this temple, thousands of years old, actually constructed by gods, or was it built by humans? To find the answers to all these mysterious questions, we have to go back to that era in time. When Lord Shiva himself established the city of Kashi, one must understand why Kashi holds such unique significance. There are two main stories about the establishment of the Kashi Vishwanath Jyotirlinga found in scriptures and Puranas. According to the first story, after marrying goddess Parvati, Lord Shiva started living on Mount Kailash, but this was not liked by his mother-in-law. On the other hand, goddess Parvati was also not happy living her married life at her parental home. One day, she said to Lord Shiva,
"Lord, all married women go to their husband's home after marriage, but I am still living at my father's house. Will you not take me to your home?"
Understanding goddess Parvati's desire, Lord Shiva created a divine city on the tip of his trident. This city is known today as Kashi. They requested the demon Nikumba to make this city suitable for goddess Parvati and her family to reside. Goddess Parvati was so pleased with this place that she fed everyone, and since then, she has been worshipped as Annapurna Devi. It is believed that Lord Shiva himself places a begging bowl before her and asks for food. Since then, Lord Shiva established himself in Kashi as the Vishwanath Jyotirlinga. It is also believed that at the time of the creation of the universe, the first rays of the sun fell on the city of Kashi. This is why this city is considered the holiest, and it is said that even if there is a deluge, the city of Kashi remains steadfast. Friends, I have a small question for you. Which is the most famous Jyotirlinga in your city or village, and what is the legend behind it? Please do tell us in the comments. We want to see whose answer is the most special. Let's move on further in this video to find out. About the second story. Once upon a time, there was only darkness and infinite void in the universe. For the creation of the universe, Lord Vishnu was in yogic sleep in the Kshir Sagar, and from his navel, Brahma appeared. Brahma was under the illusion that he himself was the supreme god of creation. While Lord Vishnu believed that being the preserver of the universe made him supreme, one day, a dispute arose between the two about who is the greatest and most powerful in the universe. Is it Brahma, the creator of the universe, or Vishnu, the sustainer of the universe? To resolve this dispute, both deities invoked Lord Shiva. Suddenly, a divine pillar of light appeared in the sky, with neither beginning nor end. This wondrous and infinite Jyotirlinga was illuminating the entire universe. Then, Lord Shiva spoke from the heavens.
जो इस प्रकाश स्तंभ के अंत तक पहुंच जाएगा, वही सबसे महान कहलाएगा.
Lord Vishnu took the form of Varaha and proceeded towards the base of the pillar of light, while Brahma took the form of a swan and flew towards the summit. Even after traveling for thousands of years, Lord Vishnu did not find the end of the pillar. He realized that this light is the infinite form of Lord Shiva himself. He accepted his defeat and bowed to Shiva. But Lord Brahma, out of arrogance, played a trick. He falsely claimed, with the Ketaki flower as his witness, that he had seen the top of the pillar. Lord Shiva immediately appeared and, angered by Brahma, said, "You resorted to falsehood, so you will not be worshipped in this world." Lord Shiva also cursed the Ketaki flower that it would no longer be offered in any worship. Pleased with Lord Vishnu's devotion, Han Kaum Asman Pit Basmai
Lord Shiva
gave a blessing and said, "You will remain the preserver of the universe." After this, devotee Shiva declared, "I am eternal, infinite and indestructible. A part of this pillar of light will remain on earth as a shivling." Lord Shiva established a part of his infinite Jyotirlinga on earth, and that place is called Kashi Vishwanath Jyotirlinga. This Jyotirlinga will remain indestructible from the beginning to the end of creation. Friends, before moving forward in the video, please write Har Har Mahadev in the comments and make sure to like this video. Your simple action is a great inspiration for us, so do it quickly and let's proceed with the video. The construction of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple is considered to be from time immemorial. But if we look into the pages of ancient Indian history, several views emerge regarding its first construction. According to historical evidence, the first construction of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple was carried out by Emperor Vikramaditya. Time passed, and in the 11th century BC, King Harishchandra renovated this temple. This fact is found in many historical texts and is considered evidence of the most ancient construction of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. The Kashi Vishwanath Temple was first demolished in 1194 after being looted by Muhammad Ghori. After this, it was rebuilt by local kings. But once again, in 1447, Sultan Mahmud Shah of Jaunpur demolished it. According to historians, the renovation of the Vishwanath Temple was carried out by Raja Todarmal, one of the 9 jewels of Mughal Emperor Akbar. In the year 1585, under Akbar's orders and with the assistance of Pandit Narayan Bhatt, he had the temple reconstructed. Dr. Mohanlal Gupta, the author of the book The Painful Story of the Delhi Sultanate, wrote that in 1194, Muhammad Ghori attacked Banaras. During this attack, nearly 500 temples in Banaras were destroyed. The Kashi Vishwanath Temple was also not spared from this destruction and suffered severe damage. At that time, it was said that such immense wealth was obtained from the Kashi Vishwanath Temple and other temples that Muhammad Ghori loaded it onto 1400 camels and took it to Ghazni. After this, the Grand Temple was ordered to be demolished by the Mughal ruler Shah Jahan in the year 1632 and sent his army for this purpose. However, due to the strong resistance and bravery of the Hindus, the army could not destroy the central sanctum of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. However, during this time, 63 other temples in Kashi were demolished. Then in 1664, Aurangzeb attacked Banaras with the intention of demolishing the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. However, Aurangzeb's massive army clashed with the Naga Sadhus of the Mahanirvani Akhara. The Naga Sadhus risked their lives to drive Aurangzeb's army away from there. Description of this defeat of the Mughals. It is found in James G. Lochtefeld's book, The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Hinduism, Volume 1. The author has named this battle the Battle of Gyanvapi. But this struggle did not end here. 5 years later, in 1679, Aurangzeb launched another large attack, and this time the aim was to completely destroy the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. Aurangzeb knew that the temple was connected to the faith and emotions of Hindus, so he ensured that it would not be rebuilt. He constructed the Gyanvapi Mosque in its place, which is still present in the temple complex. According to local folklore and oral traditions, around 40,000 Naga Sadhus sacrificed their lives defending the Kashi Vishwanath Jyotirlinga. The mention of the Naga Sadhus who protected the Kashi Vishwanath Temple can also be found in the famous historian Jadunath Sarkar's book, A History of Deshnami Naga Sannyasis. Jadunath Sarkar writes that the Naga Sadhus gained incredible courage and great glory in this battle. The battle continued from sunrise to sunset, and the Dashnami Nagas proved themselves as true heroes. They sacrificed their lives to uphold the honor of Vishwanath and to protect the temple. There was a time when Aurangzeb donated to the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. But then, what happened that the same Aurangzeb ordered to demolish this grand temple a few years later? Let's understand this mystery from the history books. Masir-e-Alamgiri is an important book written by Saki Mustad Khan during the reign of Aurangzeb. This text mentions the events of the demolition of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple and the Krishna Janmabhoomi Temple in Mathura. On April 8, 1679, Aurangzeb issued an order to Subedar Abul Hasan to demolish Hindu temples and schools. And under this order, on September 2nd, Mughal soldiers reached Kashi and attacked and demolished the Vishwanath Temple. After this decree, in September 1669, Abul Hasan wrote in his reply letter to Aurangzeb that the temple has been demolished and a mosque has been built there, which is known as Gyanvapi Mosque. But the question arises, why did Aurangzeb destroy the temple later when he had previously donated to it? The answer is found in Richard Eaton's book, India in the Persian Age. Actually, in the year 1679, there was a large rebellion against Aurangzeb in Banaras. Those leading this rebellion were landlords influenced by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji Maharaj was the greatest challenge for the Mughals at that time. He was struggling for an independent Maratha state and continuously attacking Mughal territories. Many historians believe that due to this rebellion and dissatisfaction, Aurangzeb ordered the demolition of temples in Kashi. Richard Eaton writes in his book that Aurangzeb chose the Kashi Vishwanath Temple because it was built by Raja Man Singh. Aurangzeb received information that Raja Man Singh's great-grandson had helped Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj escape from his captivity. For this reason, Aurangzeb planned to take revenge on Raja Man Singh's family by demolishing the Kashi Vishwanath Temple. During this attack, not only was the temple destroyed, but many people were also brutally killed. In 635 AD, the famous Chinese traveler Xuanzang extensively described this temple and Varanasi in his writings. Dr. A.S. Altekar, former head of the Department of Ancient Indian History and Culture at BHU, mentioned this in his book, History of Banaras. This book mentions that Xuanzang described the massive Shiva Lingam of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple, which was about 100 feet tall, and a continuous stream of Ganga water flowed over it. Xuanzang described Varanasi as a major center of religious, educational, and artistic activities, and wrote that it stretched along the banks of the Ganges for approximately 5 kilometers. We want to keep India's ancient knowledge and culture alive through stories. If you also want to support us in this effort, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and help promote our cultural heritage. When the Kashi Vishwanath Temple was attacked, the main priest of the temple jumped into a well with the shivling to save it. It is believed that the priest died in this incident and the shivling remained in that well. After this, Aurangzeb had the Gyanvapi mosque constructed on the site of the temple. Today, the Hindu side claims that the same ancient shivling is present in the mosque's Wazu Khana, while the Muslim side says it is just a fountain. 55 stone idols of Hindu deities have been found in the mosque complex, including idols of Shiva Linga, Vishnu, Ganesh, Krishna, and Hanuman. In addition, more than 32 inscriptions have also been found, which are related to old Hindu temples. The pillars of the temple were also slightly altered and used in the construction of the mosque. The age of the found idols is said to be between the 6th and 12th centuries, clearly indicating that they are from well before the mosque's construction in the 17th century. In the ground-penetrating radar survey, a broken emerald-like object was also found under the main dome of the mosque, which is being suggested as the sanctum sanctorum of an ancient temple. In this survey, a total of 15 Shivalingas, 18 human statues, 3 animal statues, and 93 coins from different periods were found. The ASI clearly stated in its findings that before the existing structure, that is the mosque, there was a large Hindu temple there, which was destroyed during the reign of Aurangzeb in the 17th century, and some parts of it were modified and used in the construction of the mosque. According to you, friends, sir, was today's Gyanvapi mosque built by demolishing the Kashi Vishwanath Temple? Be sure to share your logical opinion in the comments. Let's see who gives the best response. Now, let's talk about who constructed the present Kashi Vishwanath Temple. After the reign of Aurangzeb, Maratha ruler Malhar Rao Holkar wanted to demolish the mosque and reconstruct the Vishweshwar Temple. But unfortunately, he did not get support from his own people. After this, his daughter-in-law and the Queen of Indore, Ahilyabai Holkar, had a vision of Lord Shiva in a dream. Following this, Queen Ahilyabai Holkar resolved to build the present Kashi Vishwanath Temple right in front of the mosque in the year 1780. Not only that, in 1835, Maharaja Ranjit Singh donated almost 1 ton of gold to the Kashi Vishwanath Temple, which was used to gild the temple's 2 magnificent domes. He made this donation at the request of his wife, Maharani Datar Kaur. Even today, these golden domes enhance the splendor and divinity of the temple. Now, let's talk about the Gyamvapi well. Is there really a well in which one can anticipate death by seeing their reflection? Or is this belief associated with some other pond? Gyanvapi means the well of knowledge. It is located right next to the Kashi Vishwanath Temple complex. It is mentioned in the Shiva Purana and Kashi Khand. The construction of this well was done by Lord Shiva himself with his trident, so that sacred water would always be available for the worship of the Vishwanath Jyotirlinga. There are amazing folklore and beliefs about many wells located in Kashi. But if we talk about the mysterious well associated with predictions, it is not Gyanvapi but Chandrakup, located in Siddheshwari Temple. The most amazing belief about Chandrakup. This is Chatan. If a person sees their reflection in its water, it is considered auspicious. However, if their reflection does not appear, it is said that the person is sure to die within the next 6 months. This belief is still deeply rooted among the local people, and it continues to evoke feelings of devotion, mystery, and wonder. Kashi, one of the most sacred cities in Hinduism. It is called the City of Salvation. It is mentioned in ancient mythological texts, especially in the Kashi Khanda of the Skanda Purana, that whoever takes their last breath in Kashi, Lord Shiva himself whispers the Taraka mantra in their ear, and that soul attains salvation. According to the story, once Brahma, Vishnu, and other gods asked Lord Shiva,
O Mahadev, death comes to every creature, but is there any way that an ordinary being can directly attain salvation after death?
Lord Shiva smiled and said,
Among all pilgrimages, my city Kashi is the best. Whoever relinquishes life here, I myself recite the liberating Tarak mantra to them. This frees their soul from the cycle of birth and death, and they directly attain my realm. This is my promise and my blessing.
The gods then asked,
O Lord, how will you personally go to every dying person?
Lord Shiva replied,
This city of Kashi is my own form. Whoever is born here, lives here, or leaves this world here, is dear to me. At the time of their death, I myself recite the Taraka mantra in their ear, and they are never born in this world again.
That is why each particle of Kashi is believed to be inhabited by Lord Shiva. There are many moksha ashrams here, where people come during their final moments, stay, and attain liberation. A place in Varanasi called Mukti Bhavat. This building, built in the year 1908, has 12 rooms. Only those people who are near death come here. They can stay here for 2 weeks. After the morning and evening aarti, the priest sprinkles Ganga water so that they may find peace in their final moments, and the path to liberation is paved. This is the amazing mystery of Kashi, where life does not end, but rather the journey to liberation begins. So friends, this was the history and mysteries of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple and the holy city of Kashi. To be honest, no matter how much is said about Kashi, it is never enough. Here, every alley, every turn, every temple has its own story. Let us know how you like this video by commenting. And yes, be sure to share this information with all your friends and family so everyone can know about our cultural pride. So, see you soon with a new and interesting video. Until then, thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.